What's up, y'all? How's it going? It's Mama Lola here. I'm coming to discuss a small topic that I got a channeling on earlier today. My stomach is bubbling. Listen, side note, TMI, I changed my diet around. And it's like I go to the bathroom like 3-4 times a day. And I know that's normal, right? That's normal. That's what we're supposed to be doing. But that's not normal for me. I'm someone that used to go like once every 2 days or something like that. So it's just funny when you add, like, if you tweak a little thing and you add certain things, how things change, you know? But that was a side note. Like, my stomach is, I'm sitting here and my stomach is bubbling. And I'm like, yo, I just went to the bathroom twice already. And it's not even 2 o'clock. Okay. So I was writing in my journal earlier, and a question popped up. Hold on, let me turn that on. A question popped up that, you know, it was a channeling, you know, but I asked myself something, and then I answered it, you know, in the, you know, I had a dialogue with myself via my journal. The new moon just passed in Aquarius, so there could be emotions popping up or coming to the surface, frustration, aggravation, exhaustion, fatigue, right? So just be aware of your emotions and your current state of mind, state of being. Rest if you need to rest, you know, being better to yourself, be good to yourself, you know, listen to yourself. Like I said, I just changed my diet around. Maybe this is the 2nd week, and I already see transformation. I cut out meat, and I've done this before. I've cut out meat before in my life, so it's really just how I feel and what my body's calling for. So I cut out meat, and I've been incorporating a lot of fresh fruit, a lot of juices, a lot of smoothies, and yeah, like it's a rapid transformation within myself. I never really struggled with my weight. I kind of did in high school. I'm 5'10". I'm a tall girl. I'm a tall woman. So when I lived in Florida, I stayed around like 150 to 160 pounds. And now that I'm in a better state of mind, a better environment, it's like I put on a lot of healthy weight. And it's looking a little too wealthy for me, you know what I'm saying? Too healthy. So I was like, I need to hold on. This can't get out of hand now. So I checked myself, and I said, and I also wasn't feeling good. I was feeling exhausted. I was feeling very tired, you know. So, but now it's like I got to deal with this bowel thing. So the question I asked myself, right? Let's get to the point, because I'm babbling now. It's okay. So the question I asked myself, and this is going to get deep, right? This is going to get deep. I wrote, why do people continue to go back to the things that they have declared they are done with and have acknowledged that these things are not good and they're not healthy for them? So that was my question. Why do people go back to things that they can see, oh, this isn't good for me. Oh, this isn't good for my well-being. This isn't good for my evolution. This just isn't good for me. This isn't healthy for me. So, and they may declare at that moment in time, I'm done with this. I'm not dealing with this anymore. And then a week passes, maybe even a few hours pass in a day, and you're back to that situation. Rather, it's a situation, a person, a place, a thing, a circumstance, however the shoe fits. So that was my question. And then I wrote, I think it's because people are afraid to be alone. People are afraid to lose. People are afraid to fail. They're afraid to be left with no distractions, so that the only choice they have is to face themselves, to face what's wrong, and to face their inner demons, their voids. They have to go back to the place that broke them the most to heal. That's daunting, that's terrifying, that's tiring. It's easier to settle. It's easier to distract yourself. It's easier to forget. It's easier to pretend that everything is okay. until it's not easy at all, until it becomes life-threatening. At this point, people confuse having a death and a rebirth process, a transformation, with a literal physical death. Suicide is not the answer. Facing your demons and transforming your pain into wisdom, filling your voids with love until you're satiated. That sounds like a better answer to me. The love of yourself and of your creator. The love that you keep searching for in this world, to come into the realization that you have everything that you need to create this love within yourself, is groundbreaking. It's life-altering, and it's a start of a revolution. So, love is my solution to the healing revolution. Right? And I also, while I was writing this, I was saying to myself, I didn't write it down, but I was saying to myself, you know who I'm afraid of in this world? I'm not afraid of much. I'm not afraid of a lot of things. I've been through some shit. You know, I've conquered plenty of demons. I'm not perfect, but I've done a lot of work in my life, and I'm very self-aware. And that's why I do what I do. That's why I am who I am. I don't wear no mask. I don't pretend to be somebody. I don't get on here acting like somebody. Who you see is who I am. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But if I was to be afraid of someone in this world, I'd be afraid of someone that knows how to love themselves. I'd be afraid of someone that knows how to cultivate peace within their own being and knows how to love themselves. I'm not afraid of the big, daunting motherfucker, beating on my chest, King Kong, unruly motherfucker. I'm not afraid of you. I'm afraid of the person that's peaceful. I'm afraid of a person that knows how to love themselves. Because for that person to get to that point in their life, for that person to come to that cultivation of peace and love within themselves, despite whatever else is going on around them, that's a hell of a motherfucking person. And it took a lot for them to get to that point. So that's who I would be afraid of. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I've mentioned this before in my last collective reading with the Scorpio. I don't know if it was a new moon in Scorpio or a full moon. But I mentioned, I believe it's Karate Kid with Mr. Miyagi. Excuse me if that's not his name, but I think that's what it is. And how he was so peaceful and so sweet and so to himself, like a kind old little man, right? And even when like the bullies or the people, the oppressors that were coming up against him in the movie, he would tell them, listen, I don't want to fight you. Fighting isn't good. Like, he's telling these people, I don't want to fight you. Fighting isn't good. And like, shut up. You scared, old man. Put up your dukes and fight me. Da, da, da. And he whipped they motherfucking ass. So peaceful. Like, it's like he's doing a dance. Like, bah, 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 bah. Like, that's a scary motherfucker. The little, quiet, young, old, I keep saying young at heart, old man, sitting in the corner, growing his greens in his greenhouse, spreading love and positivity to everybody. That's the motherfucker I'm afraid of. Because when you come up against somebody like that, it's a force to be reckoned with. Baby, that ain't nothing to rump with. I tell you that much right now. So that's what I came on here to talk about. I hope, you know, it reaches whoever it needs to reach. I know I wasn't having this download just for myself. I know I have to share it, put it out there for someone to watch. So I hope what you get, what you need to, you know, I hope when you come to my channel, you receive what you need to. That's all I really hope for, ask for. Receive what you need to, baby. And until next time, be very good to yourself and others.